Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. So I take a few minutes of your time kind of to talk about an interesting project we are working on. And it's called a distributed R. And, but before that, let's give you a little bit of background about what we do at the HP Vertica. You know, HP Vertica, Vertica got acquired by HP 3 years ago. And what we're working on is really an analytical platform. So there are two things we do. First, we'll be able to allow you pump a lot of data into Vertica. At its core, it's a data database. But it's not a normal kind of database you see from Oracle and SQL Server. We are column-based store. And so that allows you pump a lot of data into the database. The second thing we do really well is be able to run all different kind of queries on that piece of data set really fast. So that's what we do. Performance is what we're looking for. So our customers include all the big data companies. They have a lot of big data problems, including Facebook, Twitter, Zynga. You can imagine amount of data they're generating every hour. And Vertica allows them to actually be able to run a lot of queries, one order or even two order, three order of magnitude faster than a typical Hadoop solution. So now I'm going to talk about distributed R. I guess all the people here have some level of interest in R, so it's good to see so many R people getting together. So what we're working on related to R is try to solve the one problem like R users usually have. R really getting popular, right? And also among 70% of R users, data scientists actually claim they have used R in one form or other. But it has its own problem, right? It's usually limited to one single node, right? And it runs in memory. You have to load all the data set into memory, then you run, right? And in most cases, it may be OK. But what we see from our customer base is a lot of people having the problem with that. Will not be able to process the data set as large as they hope for. So we try to solve this problem. So our solution is distributed R. And you can look at the center box, right? If you are familiar with the distributed system, that diagram might be very familiar with you. And we have a master node. There's a node that is responsible for all the coordination among all the worker nodes. On one cluster, one system, you can have many, many worker nodes, right? They're all like coordinating by the master node. And also, on each worker node, you can have run many, many R instances, right? Usually, it's like one instance per core. And you can imagine, right, if you just have 10 nodes, each node, if you have 24 cores, you run 24 instances, suddenly you have 240 R instances in your cluster. So that's a scalability right there. On the right, you see Vertica. And what we're trying to do is really for our users, don't need to move the data from somewhere into R, then you run it. It's try to data cut out on the data movement step. So we have very tight integration with Vertica, be able to fetch the data quickly, and allow you to run the algorithm right away. And on top of that, we out of box, we provide already good set of already machine learning algorithms for you to use, including all the popular ones. And they all run in parallel. And the best yet, we also provide an API, allow you to write your own algorithms in parallel. It's a set of APIs that you don't need to care about the details, how it runs in parallel, but allow you very easily to develop your own algorithm. But they will be in parallel automatically. And that's really what we try to achieve with distributed R. Have very, very tight integration with Vertica. Other side already provide a good set of tools for you to use the machine learning algorithm we have or develop your own. So a typical setup for Vertica And on one side, all the data scientists, you can still use your typical familiar tools to work on your problems. RStudio, RConsole, or you like a SQL, you can still use a SQL, right? You do all this different kind of analysis. You generate the result, put it into Vertica. On the other side, you can use all different kind of visualization tools to visualize your result. All the popular ones you can use as long as they support some kind of SQL interface. And best yet, distributed R is also open source. It's already on GitHub. We basically put out everything we have, and the platform or basically how we actually parallelize R basically, and also a set of algorithms we already developed by ourselves. And also we provide a kind of improved version of RODBC there. But besides that, actually we have developed a more tighter integration of connector to Vertica called a native data loader. It's not open source yet. So pretty much all the stuff on GitHub, when you get a chance, go there and take a look. And again, so this is a big effort for us. If you're interested in this kind of problem, interested in distributed systems, interested in R, and that's the set of people we are looking for. That's pretty much it. And we have a table behind the classroom, and when you have a chance, talk to us afterwards. Thank you.